Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rift. Johnny here. I am your resident Unk, playing Garen, going for the 1.5 million mastery points here on this beautiful champion. And welcome back. Today we're playing against a Mordekaiser. He plays with Ghost, which is very interesting. We are playing Conqueror, Second Wind, and Demolish. I'll show you the idea behind these runes as well as we play. Okay, Mordekaiser Q is down. Now look, if he walks up, he's the worst champion in the game. Here we go. He did land the final Q, which I'm not too happy about, but that's okay. We still get pressure, which is what we want here. And we are healing back from Second Wind D-Shield. So, pretty nice combo for us. Now, I shoved the wave a little bit too hard. It's something you have to be careful now because just the new wave management's a little bit different in that sense. And the wave can really go like way too far. Okay. Little bit of an awkward wave crash. We'll keep in mind that Briar is in the jungle, always a very high threat jungler. But here we want to make sure we get level 3. And keep in mind that... Okay, that's fine. Make sure I get my level up here. Yeah, this is okay for me. He's very chunked, so it's going to be difficult for him to play given the positioning of the wave. And I have my potion that I can use now. There we go. I want to see if he walks up. I'm ready to flash on him if needed. Okay, that's his flash as well. There we go. Get back to the wave. Honestly, first game of the day, so we're a little bit clunky here. That happens, completely fine. But look, the wave's in a really good state for me. Oh, missed it. The Mordekaiser doesn't play with TP, so he doesn't have the ability to get back to lane. Look at all he's losing, right? So my all-in was worth it because even though we both like use our flashes, he basically has to go back, right? And he's gonna be bleeding a lot of the wave here. So this is already kind of winning for me. But what I was gonna say is, like, especially early, if Mordekaiser does an AoE Q, like on the wave and... Come on, man. The last hitting is crazy. Then, like, the Q doesn't do almost any damage, which is great. This is something you can use early on. Now, Briar can be here in this timer, so I'm gonna see if I can just, like, one-shot the wave. Dodge his abilities there. Then make sure the crash actually happens and he's not able to like hold it. But I'm not gonna go for the crust in the turret. It's gonna be too greedy for me. Instead, we just go back here. This is gonna be fine. Our farm's looking good. And we go back. We look for boots. I'm gonna take another potion for the reason that I'm gonna take an all-in, right? Very soon, and we're gonna be happy to have that potion available. Okay, so that was kind of like Mordekaiser early. Of course, he gets a lot stronger now because he has access to like all his abilities in combination and everything. So it's gonna be very important to try to bait out his abilities and then punish him when they're down. It's gonna be the key thing we're gonna try to do here. I wonder where he is actually. Got my level 6. Keep in mind he's level 5 here. So any all-in would be would be advantageous for us, but he's ultra respecting me.
Courage must never waver.
I'm not gonna use my Q there on the last hit, make sure I still have it.
To protect our land.
Okay. You can see his abilities don't deal very much damage, right? Since we're in the wave. Now I want to get the crust and then Q away, make sure he's not able to grab me or anything. But look, we're making some progress on the tower already.
Faith in yourself.
We're scouting that my jungler is going for the Drake, but Briar is top lane, right? So my one mission here is to not die to this Briar.
This world needs hope.
But I am thinking about trying to get Briar's attention to help out on the Drake. Looks like Briar went anyway, so that's fine. Okay, dodge that. We'll go for a short trade, dodge the E as well. You can see a lot of my mental stack is actually towards just dodging his abilities. There we go. If you can dodge one or two of his abilities, everything sort of flows from there. Because his main damage source is actually hitting abilities. You have to see Mordekaiser as like a skill shot champion, right? And thus, your win condition is actually dodging some of his abilities. If he lands absolutely everything, he's a great champion. If he misses one or two key abilities, he's a terrible champion. Ignite is on him. Auto ult. It's not enough for a kill, but I do this for a very specific reason. Because my jungler is here. So, look, I'm saving my abilities, right? Okay, my jungler got it for free. Even if my jungler doesn't kill him here, he's checkmated, right? He can't easily go back home, and even if he manages to, like, recall away, then I get so much of his tower. And I also deny him, like, the full cannon wave that's built up. So, look at that. I got my Demolish proc, and now we go back home. Look at the lead we have. We got 2 plates. And as a result, we have a lot of gold here. Now, I'm gonna go for Tiamat, which some of you guys might question, might say, Johnny, Tiamat is a terrible item stats-wise. You're not wrong. But it allows us to permanently control the wave and put it into a proxy position so we can start advancing on the rest of the map, which I value a lot on Garen. I really think, you know, like, freezing early on can be really powerful against some of, like, your Nasses or, like, Kayle enemies and stuff like that, but as you get an early lead, I really like... Whoa. So, he just used all of his abilities there. This damage is okay for me. I have a potion. I have second wind. Okay. Okay, just biding time. I know my jungler is gonna be ready to help me out. This is fine for me. I'm gonna heal all of this back. We really can dive, actually. Oops. Okay. So, sadly... Yeah, this is on me. Sadly, my auto went on the turret. This is a mistake that can happen sometimes. I did have my... So, you can see my cursor. When it goes orange, that means... Champ's only toggle is enabled. But for that to work, we have to use right click and not attack move. So that can happen sometimes, that you accidentally attack the turret. I don't feel too bad about it. Because ultimately Mordekaiser loses some of the waves, so we continue to build a bit of a lead anyway. And the wave position is perfect, because it's now like pushing back into me. So, All of that is very positive. And the main thing we want to achieve
Stand ready.
is getting my stride breaker. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna choose to hold the wave here, because again it makes it awkward for the Mordekaiser to play. Go. And once again, every time he misses an ability, I'm gonna be posturing up, trying to get a trade. He missed his Q. We go for a trade. Now, what's really oppressive about Garen, right, is that I'm constantly healing. So I'm taking these trades, but look at my HP. I'm already healing back. And second wind also helps with this, right? If you play into something that harasses you a lot or does constant chip damage to you, that can be helpful. The main reason I went these runes is actually because I wanted to play with Demolish. Okay, we see Briar here. Check Briar items. I have to flash that. Okay. I'll explain my thinking there. But I pressed tab and I saw that Briar is mega fed, by the way. So look, Briar has a completed item already. So I made like a quick decision that I don't want to fight that, right? I know we lose that. Briar's Omega fed. So don't want to fight that. Don't want to risk it. So I decide to just flash away when I can. Somehow missed my cannon there, which is puzzling. Now I'm gonna create some pressure here. So look, my jungler is going for the Drake, right? At the same time, I'm gonna go for this proxy. So if they decide to collapse on me here, they're gonna be giving up the Drake. And what I can do now is get this proxy and then run mid.
Justice by law or by sword.
And look to either collapse on them. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Maybe we could have looked for a TP, actually, but it would have been a bit of a flip. I'm not a fan of like flip TPs where the team is going for a doomed play and you basically TP to like salvage it. So that's okay.
Fear is the first of many.
We went for that proxy, we got an extra wave in mid, and now I'm in time here to collect. I have my item.
Never forget why we fight.
Okay. All right, cool. So the Mordekaiser used his TP there. He's got his Rift Maker. But I'm already gonna have quite a bit more than him. So look, when the dust settles from lane, we have 126 CS at 14 minutes. It's a very healthy CS lead. Plus, I have like berserkers and stride breaker and a component, while he still has basic boots. So definitely do have an advantage here. But keep in mind, Mordekaiser is built around the fact that if he lands all of his abilities and you're in his ult, he will win.
Be bold.
I'm just saying that straight up. So again, our gameplay has to be around dodging one or two key abilities and then using that. Okay, there we go. Dodge that, auto Q. And we do a lot of damage. Oh, my team is surrendered. Looks like we have an AFK, do we? Man, the game quality has been just awful, by the way. I'm not gonna surrender. Still play it out. We can still showcase lots of useful things. Okay. So I'm just biding my time. I know my jungler's coming, right? So I Q away. Okay, the Briar tags onto me here. Yeah, not much I can do. Crazy the Briar actually lands that. Really well done by him. Really well done by him. Buy some items. Yeah, the game is looking very rough, by the way. You can see like 8-1, 3-1. But my bot lane is doing good, so you know we're still battling it out. And I have my TP available, so I might be able to save the turret. So we got Seraphine and Briar top. Just TP here. I have my ult ready. Let's see if I can catch anybody here.
We fight for those who cannot.
Okay, yeah. Ooh. Should be a kill, right? Okay, never mind. Seraphine does some insane damage, actually. My bad. My bad.
I stand ready.
We almost got the Mordekaiser there. That sucks, man. Didn't quite manage to get it. We're gonna die here, but I'm gonna try to still get the turret. We get it? Yeah, we get the turret still, at least. Oof. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I mean, the game is tough. The game is tough. I'm gonna get my Zeal. Because we have permanently like 3 people top or something. But we're about to get a couple kills here. Kill that Seraphine. Come on. Come on, team. We miss our Kaisa W.
For Demacia.
Okay, we got the Seraphine. Let's go. Good. My ult is almost back up. Now, our mindset right now should be that we're only allowed to play when the Briar allows us, basically, right? So the Briar's Omega fed. If he's on my side, I cannot play. I don't have my TP available either, so we're just pushing. Good, we got the Briar shutdown. Look at that, okay. Does look like my my Zoe is still AFK, hasn't reconnected. I'm gonna push my advantage here on side. Here we go.
This world needs hope.
What a weird game state to be in. The Ahri doesn't achieve much by being there right now, actually. We got the Drake out of that. So if the Mordekaiser goes back now, it would be a mistake. Yeah. Because look, I'm gonna be able to get a bit of tower damage. What? Wait, how is he back instant, by the way? I guess that's just home guards. Okay, let's go back. Briar is pushing bot. I gotta go there and help. They're getting that turn no matter what. It's a Black Cleaver, Titanic Hydra Briar. We don't really have to fight them here. Go back and get my item.
As one.
Sadly, Mordekaiser, even though I'm like 30 CS ahead of him, he is getting quite a lot as well on side lane. Because his team is winning so hard that he's allowed to just basically farm permanently.
Lead the charge.
Okay. Gonna wait for my Rammus, and then we can go. Okay. Man, that Briar Bleed is nasty, actually. It is nasty. Okay. My team wants to go for a surrender here. Looks like. I'm still battling, man. I still believe we could turn this. But they're breaching our base as well. Yeah. Okay. If we don't land Strikebreaker, we can't kill the Ahri. But hopefully it was still fun to go through this experience with me as we try our best. And hopefully some of the laning was useful to look at. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Take care.